Good morning, children. Hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Be ready with a book and a pen so that if you come across any doubt, just note it down. We can discuss it when the school reopens. So let's start with the first chapter in your grammar textbook, that is functions of noun. Noun, different kinds of noun, and all these you have already covered it in the fifth standard. Now here, just a quick recapitulation. What do you mean by a noun? Noun can be the name of a person, it can be the name of a place, it can be the name of an animal, it can be the name of a thing, or it can be the name of any ideas, quality, or state. For example, when you say Rahul, it is the name of a person. When I say Pune, it is the name of a place. When I say tiger, it's the name of an animal. So when we just look around, we can see many things that will fall under this category of parts of speech called as noun. So in this chapter, we need to see the functions of a noun as a subject and how noun can function as an object in a sentence. Noun as subject. To know how noun can function as a subject, we need to know what a sentence is. What do you mean by a sentence? Sentence means group of words which are put together and that will be giving you a complete sense. We will get a complete meaning from a sentence. And that part of the sentence which tells us about who or what that sentence is about. Who or what that sentence is about, it is called the subject. In short, the subject is the doer of that action. In English, in every sentence, we will be following the pattern subject, verb, and object. Right? So, subject is the one who does that action. Action means what? Verb. The verb of that sentence. For example, in the sentence, mother is baking a cake. Who is the doer of that action? Mother. So, mother is the subject. She returned. Who is the doer of that action? Returned. She. So, she is the subject. A skillful and intelligent carpenter makes good furniture. Here, who is the doer? Skillful and intelligent carpenter. So, in the first sentence, the noun mother is the subject. In the second sentence, she returned, the pronoun she is the subject. Whereas in the third sentence, the group of words are functioning as a noun, and that is called a noun phrase. So, subject of a sentence can be a noun, it can be a noun phrase, or it can be a pronoun. We can see some practice questions. Identify the subject. So when I say, like in the first sentence, Grace cried. What is this sentence about? This sentence is about Grace. So Grace is the subject. Second sentence, they will come. What is this sentence about? This sentence is about the pronoun they. So they is the subject. Third one, the students are tired. In this sentence, what is this sentence is about? The sentence is about students. So students, it will act as the subject. Fourth sentence, be careful. Please be quiet. In this sentence, it's an imperative sentence. Why? Because it is a request. Please be quiet. So in the imperative sentences, subject is already understood and the subject will be you. Last one, his new toy is already broken. So what is this sentence about? His new toy. Noun as object. So we have already seen how noun is functioning as a subject in a sentence. Now we need to see how noun can function as an object in the sentence. In the previous slide, we had seen that subject is the doer of that action. So when there is someone to do an action, there should be someone else to receive that action as well, right? Or there should be something, someone or something who is affected by that verb. So that is called object. Action performed by the subject in a sentence is received by a noun, noun phrase or a pronoun, and that is called the object. And there are two simple steps to identify the object. First one, identify the verb. Once you have identified the verb, ask the question what or whom to the verb. The answer to the what, it will be a direct object, and answer to whom, it will be an indirect object. I repeat, we have already seen that subject is the doer of that action. When there is a doer and when there is an action, there should be someone to receive that action also. And the one who is that receiving that action, it is the object. So for example, when I say the sentence like, my mother is baking a cake. My mother is baking a cake. So we already know that the sentence is about my mother, right? And there is action is baking. And so who is receiving that action of baking? Cake. So cake is the object. So as I said, the two steps. First step, identify the verb. What is the verb? Is baking. Once you have identified the subject, ask the question, what? What is baking? What is baked by the mother? Cake. So cake will be the object. So if the sentence is like, my mother is baking a cake for me, there are two objects here. One is direct and one is indirect. When I ask the question, what is baked? What is the mother baking? I'm getting the answer, a cake. So a cake is the direct object. When I ask the question, whom? The cake is baked for whom? The answer is me. So me is the indirect object. Here I have some sentences and we need to identify the object in this sentence. First one, the dog bought a present. When I say the dog bought a present, it is senseless, but yes, there is an object in that sentence. The dog bought a present. So when I say, first step, identify the verb. Did you identify? What is the verb here? Bought. Second step, ask the question, what? What the dog bought? A present. So the answer is the object. A present is the object. Second question, they played the drums. What is the verb? Played. What they played? The drums. So the drums is the object. Third one, please pass the butter. Imperative sentence. It's already understood. Subject is you. Okay. Ask the question what? What to pass? The butter. Fourth one, I love chocolate. How can we identify the object? Ask the first question. Identify the verb. What is the verb? Love. Once you have identified the verb, step 2, ask the question what? What I love? Chocolate. So chocolate is the object. I threw John the ball. There are two objects here. First step, identify the verb. What is the verb? Threw. Ask the question what? When I ask what I threw, the ball will come under the direct object. It is the one object. Then when I ask the second question, whom? Here also I'm getting one answer, John. So John is the indirect object. I hope this is clear. So just a quick recapitulation. We have seen what a noun is, how noun can function as a subject. To identify the subject, just see what the sentence is about. Then second, we had seen the functions of a noun as an object. To identify an object, just follow the two steps. First, identify the verb, and second one, just ask the question what or whom to the verb. The answer will be the object. I hope this is clear. Any doubt, we can discuss it once the school reopens. Thank you.